History isn't written in books. It's carved in the scars of those who survived it. We've been told the legends. We've been fed the myths. But the truth has been buried under centuries of silence. Today, we dig it up. This is Shadow Files. Today, Iran and Israel stand on the edge of open war. Missiles, proxies, nuclear threats. But here's the question most people don't ask. How did it even start? Because once upon a time, Iran and Israel were not enemies. They were allies. This is the origin story of one of the most dangerous rivalries in modern geopolitics. Welcome to Shadow Files. In the 1950s and 60s, Iran was ruled by the Shah. He was pro-Western, pro-United States, and quietly cooperative with Israel. At that time, many Arab nations refused to recognize Israel. But Iran did not join that rejection. There were trade ties, intelligence cooperation, oil exchanges. They were not best friends, but they were not enemies. Everything changed in 1979. In 1979, the Iranian Revolution overthrew the Shah. A new Islamic government came to power under Ayatollah Khomeini, and the new leadership saw the world differently. Israel was no longer just another state. It was declared illegitimate. The new Iranian government adopted a strong anti-Israel stance. Embassies were closed. Diplomatic ties were cut. Iran began supporting groups that opposed Israel's existence. And from that moment, the rivalry was no longer political. It became ideological. Instead of direct war, the conflict moved into shadows. Iran began supporting groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon, Palestinian militant factions. These groups frequently clashed with Israel. Israel responded with targeted strikes in Syria and elsewhere, aimed at stopping Iranian weapons transfers. Neither side officially declared war, but both sides were fighting, indirectly, a shadow war, one of cyber attacks, airstrikes, assassinations, intelligence battles, for decades. Then came the nuclear issue. Iran insists its nuclear program is for peaceful energy. Israel believes it could become a weapon. In 2015, a nuclear deal was signed between Iran and world powers. It limited Iran's enrichment activities in exchange for sanctions relief. But in 2018, the United States withdrew from the agreement. Sanctions returned. Iran resumed higher enrichment levels. Tensions rose sharply. And Israel repeatedly warned a nuclear-armed Iran would be unacceptable. Now the rivalry had a ticking clock attached to it. Over the years, attacks intensified. Missiles from regional groups, airstrikes in Syria, explosions at nuclear facilities, alleged assassinations of scientists. Each side blamed the other. Each side denied certain actions. The conflict became more direct. And today, with rising military actions and global tension, the rivalry that began in 1979 has reached a dangerous new phase. This isn't just about two countries. It's about ideology, security, power, and fear. Iran sees Israel as a hostile force backed by Western power. Israel sees Iran as an existential threat. And when both sides believe survival is at stake, compromise becomes rare. This is only the beginning of the story. In episode 2, we break down the nuclear deal and how its collapse reshaped everything. Welcome to Shadow Files.